fact, the management's shed light on the future prospects of the company. They remain hopeful of more product approvals in USA. Our research analyst Pankaj Podar quizzed the management on pricing concerns in the US. Here's an excerpt of that chat.
I just wanted to ask about the US-based business. You had a couple of launches as well in this quarter. Despite that, can you just tell us, has the base business in US grown?
Yeah, the base business grew a high single digit.
Right, the base business grew high single digit. Second, you mentioned about the impact on Gromets as well as Formet. Can you just tell us, will it follow in Q2 or is probably the worst in terms of impact behind?
The majority of the impact is behind us. On Glumeta, there will be a little bit in Q2, and Fortimet has leveled off. It's stable.
Right, and also I think I just missed that part of GST where you were mentioning in July, there was not essentially, that much pickup as you saw a decline in June. So by when at the end of Q2 you expect things to be normal?
Yeah, so I said that in July we didn't make up for anything of June. July was back to our internal budget numbers which we had laid out originally. So we didn't make up for the June impact. That we expect will happen in the months to come.
Right, and just a last word on the Indian pharma space and specifically Lupin about the new US FDA laws or what they have been talking about, more than 3 players in a drug. From the current portfolio, what sort of impact do you expect?
So I think in the near term this is a good opportunity. At one level it's an opportunity and a challenge. But like Vinita said, there's a whole bunch of products that we've already filed and that are near term that are in that list. So it gives us the opportunity to fast track those products. Some of those are ones that we're going to be filing very imminently as well. We think the opportunity of giving a second 180-day exclusivity is a great one. Obviously we're chasing some of the products in that as well. In the near term, I think we gain out of what comes of the FDA list. In the longer term, I think the FDA is very keen on bringing generics to some of these complex products which have otherwise not seen generics. That quite aligns with our overall strategy on complex generics. That's going to be a key part of what we do in the next 2 to 5 years. And it'll fit in nicely with the FDA's direction. So I think the next 2 to 5 years is going to be a good opportunity for building the generic business on semi-exclusive products and on complex generics.
Well, there you go. That's the top management of Lupin answering ET Now's Pankaj Podar's questions in the